Crew, what's good? It's Rubber Captain coming back at you with another video. And today, your eyes don't deceive you, your ears don't deceive you. We got another special video for y'all boys today, man. And I know it's supposed to be RP Luffy. All my RP Luffy fans are sad right now. I get it, I get it. Let me explain though. OP12 was really sad support for RP Luffy, man. We really didn't see anything decent for RP Luffy, and just to give an example, I got all the OP12 cards for red and purple pulled up here. I don't know why somebody's spamming the Discord, but it is what it is. And if you look through the support, we really don't have any RP Luffy support. Like, we got the Shanks here that could be a possible target, but we don't like trashing cards from hand, especially not, you know, every turn. We already struggle with hand size with RP Luffy. We're a 3 life leader. We got this new Luffy, which you have to reveal 2 event cards. Like all the cards that come out are pretty much titled around the leaders they came out for. Like, I mean, we got a blocker here that's you got to have 4 more events in trash. Which, I mean, we could run an event build and do that. Yeah, it's just not really any good support for RP Luffy for OP12. Now, that being said, OP13 will be RP Luffy season for sure. So once we start this OP13 grind, I'm gonna be showing off some new RP Luffy builds. But as far as OP12, you should just run the standard build. You know what I'm saying? Like your Edward Newgates, kids, and then Shanks, your Shanks right here. So you run these, and you should be good. Any other standard build. You can check any of my builds on my channel for OP11, and you should be alright. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, not really the control version, but like all my like regular builds with the Newgate, Shanks, Kid. You should be fine OP12 with those builds. Now, I will probably put a video out of me playing some OP12 with RP Luffy if you would like to see that. If you would like to see that, drop a comment down below. But other than that, the way I see it, I'm just gonna wait till we get into this OP13 grind, which we're actually starting today. Cause OP12 is just really not exciting. We got Zoro, we got Sanji. Maybe I'll cook a deck up with this for y'all boys. We got the Rosinante. If y'all want to see any OP12 leaders, want me to cook a deck up with any of those, just let me know in the comments down below, and we'll make that happen for you. That's kind of how I want to go about it. But I was doing some OP13 testing, and I ran across this leader that, I think a lot of people are sleeping on. Like, a lot of people are sleeping on this leader, and you already know by the title and the thumbnail, of course. But we're gonna get into this. But before we do, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who likes, subscribes, even people who drop a comment. Everything helps in the algorithm. I really appreciate all the support we've been getting recently. If you're RP Luffy mains, PB Luffy mains, you definitely want to subscribe because that's our main leaders, and we're dropping content for them, the most out of anything. But I do like to do random leaders too, and I got a special one for y'all boys. This build I cooked up has been literally just cooking shit. Like, it's been cooking shit. But yeah, huge appreciation to everybody that does that for me. And also, I want to give a huge shout out to all the official members. I gotta get y'all some more videos out, man. I've been slacking. I know. Look, your boy been working so much lately. I just put my daughter into college. We just dropped her off last weekend, so no excuses, crew. I know. I gotta get back on my grind though. You know what I'm saying? I know. But hey, huge shout out to y'all. Appreciate y'all for being members. Y'all really helping your boy out. I got some extra expenses now, so hey, I appreciate that. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into the video, crew, and get to the leader. Bam, crew, here we go. OP13 Bonney. OP13 Bonney, man. I think this leader slept on right now. A lot of people are, assuming Vegapunk. But like me, when I see this leader, I see a 7K swing every turn. And what are most leaders going to be around in the meta that time? 6K, 7K. So being able to swing for at them leaders for free while you establish board is too good. Not only that, you know yellow's known for triggers, which can be very annoying for your opponents to swing into your life, you know what I'm saying? Especially when them triggers may be giving you bodies, etc. So first off, we got the leader here. Your turn once per turn, this effect can be activated when you play a character with trigger. Give up to 2 of your rested Don cards to your leader or one of your characters. So, nice, right? Whenever we play a character out with trigger, 2 rested Don to a leader or character, we're able to swing, for however much we need to swing into. So now let's get into the breakdown of the list. 4 Onami's here. So Onami's a great card. It's 2 costs. It gives one of your leaders or characters banished. I usually like to play her out on the 4 Don turn. So 4 Don turn, you play her out, you give your leader 2, you swing 9 with banish. Right, cool, nice. Other than that, you can play her out, going first on your 3 Don turn and swing 8 with banish. I mean, it's still good. And also the trigger's no slouch neither. Trigger KO one of your opponent's 5 cost or lower characters, which can come up in a lot of matchups, right? Next, we're playing 4 Bages. Beige is just a really annoying trigger for yellow. If you know, it can save your life. It can save your board. It can just save anything if you get it out of trigger. And it's a 2K on top of that. You know what I'm saying? We like 2Ks. So 4 Beiges. We are playing 4 Lilith. Lilith is a brick. The only reason we run Lilith is because it lets us search egghead cards. So as we go through the list, we'll go over the targets we can search with it. But you get to search the top 5 on play. Going first, you play this on 3. You get to put 2 Don in your leader. You're swinging 7, and you're getting the search off. Just instant value. This deck puts on a lot of fucking pressure. This deck puts on a lot of pressure, and it really overwhelms your opponent really quick. Next, we're going to go along with our 3 Don plays. We're running Jory Bonney herself. I typically like to go second with this deck, but if we have to go first, we have these first plays. But I really like playing Jory Bonney out on 4. On 4 Don going second. You play her out, you get to put a Don on her, you're swinging 7. And if they take that early game hit, then you're drawing 2 cards, trashing 1. You're getting to build your hand up. You're getting a nice fat hand. And, they have to respect this card. They need to get it off board as soon as possible because next turn, you're going to be swinging even more. You know what I'm saying? So, great card. Also, the trigger draws 2. Discards 1. We love the triggers as well. We're running 3 of the Sanjis here. This is a blocker Sanji. It's a 4 cost 5K. The trigger, you may trash 1 card from your hand, play this card out. So it's a blocker that can come out if they hit your life, save you from another attack, possibly save you from losing the game. Just a great card all around. To go with our trigger bodies, we got 3 Kikinoju. Kikinoju is a really annoying card for our opponent here. You can play it out for 4 as well if you want to. It's a 4 cost 6K body. On KO, if your opponent's life 3 or less, place the top card of your deck into the top of your life. Also, she has a trigger. If your opponent's at 3 or less life, play this card. So she can come out of life. If they kill this card, you get to gain a life. So, we like gaining life. Kikinoju. Running 4 Frankies. It's 2K counter. Also potential trigger body. We like it. Running 4 Basil Hawkins. This is why we're not running 4 Kikinoju. Because this is essentially the same card, right? Essentially the same card, except it's trashing one of your opponent's life. So I want 4 of these because they don't want to attack into this character. So you're getting that value swing every time. And if they do attack into them, then they're losing a life. So it's like, it's like you want to deal with a 7K attack every turn because I usually put 2 Don on them and swing 7. Do you want to deal with a 7K attack every turn, or do you want to lose a life? And if you lose a life, you still got to worry about the 7K swing from the leader, right? No matter what. Like, that's coming regardless. And if 7K swings are really annoying, especially for 5K base leaders, 2K over a 5K base leader requires 2 cards no matter what. unless they use an event. But yeah, 2 cards from hand is nice. On top of that, there's situations where they kill this character. They kill this character, they lose a life, and then you end up taking a life. You get 2 life in 1 turn. So yeah, great card. Also has a trigger, draw 2 cards, discard 1. Cycle through your deck. 4 Satori's, 2K counter, trigger body. Um, as you can tell, we got a decent amount of trigger bodies. Not a lot, but we got a decent amount that we can get out of life. It's also a 2K counter. Great card. 4 Namis. This is one of our KO'ers here. On play, you trash 1 card with trigger from your hand, KO one of your opponent's characters with a cost of 5 or less. Then if your hand has 3 or less cards in it, draw 1 card. There's not going to be many situations where your hand has 3 or less cards because you're drawing so much with the Bonnies and, taking life aggressively and all that, etc. I do take life aggressively with this deck, by the way. But there's not a lot of times you're going to get the draw effect off of her, but being able to remove a 5K body and swing 7 with your leader is too good. Even on curb, you can do it, but past curb, you're just able to get so much value from this card. Also has a trigger to activate this card's main effect, right? 4 Nico Robins. Now, we don't have a lot of 3-cost targets we can play out with Nico Robin. We do got the Liliths. We do got the Bonnies. I mean, we got a decent amount. And we do got the Bages if we wanted to play out a Bage for some ungodly reason for her trigger effect. But we're not really worried about a trigger effect. We're mainly going for her on-play effect. She's a 6-cost, 6K. On play, if your opponent has 3 or more life cards, trash one of your opponent's life. So, if you can get the gist of this list, we're basically trashing our opponent's life while, while it's swinging big every single turn. So, we're getting all the cards out of their hand, not giving them any cards to their hand from life, and we're able just to put insane pressure on our opponent. That leads us to the best card in the deck. 9-cost Jory Bonney. She's a 9-cost 10K. On play, if your leader has Egghead type, which ours does, this character gains rush. Then your opponent adds the top card of their life to their hand. So this adds it to hand. It adds the life card to the hand, but it's still essentially getting rid of a life card for free. And it has rush, which can get 2 life potentially, that turn. You play this out for 9. You get to put 2 down on your leader or this character. Swing 7 with your leader, swing 10. Insane amount of pressure on your opponent. And get rid of one of their life cards automatically on play. So, great card for this list. You want to see this card every game. So, that's why we got all the cycle to find this card, essentially, right? Next but not least, we got You're the One Who Should Disappear. 0-cost event. If you play the nail, you know it well. Hey, that rhyme. If you play the nail, you know it well. This is one of the most broken yellow cards in the game. If you see this in Last Life, your opponent's crying. They're changing their diaper, they're changing their pamper, they're crying like a fucking baby. It is what it is, Yellow's annoying, guys. Yellow's annoying. They got a lot of triggers. I get it. But yeah, that's it for the deck profile. Let's get into these games, man. But before we do, y'all know what I say, man. Hey, Brooke, drop that beat. Alright, crew, so before we start this gameplay, I do want to mention the Discord. If you're not a part of the Discord, the link will be in the description. Join the Discord. We have, sometimes we play live games on there every weekend, or every other weekend. We're running live games on there. We run games throughout the week sometimes. Hey, it's a fun community, man. Make sure y'all join the Discord if y'all want to have some fun in One Piece, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so let's get into the game, crew. First up, we got Zoro here. We know Zoro's an OP12 leader, so I felt like we needed a Zoro match just because, some may say Zoro's an annoying matchup since he's able to rest down our characters and swing into her character and swing into her life, right? So, that being said, we're going second. Zoro's going first, which they like to go first, as you know, so they can curve out naturally. He's drawn into a Tashigi, so we know he's going to have a Tashigi for next turn. Playing out one of his searchers, which is really annoying. We take the life hit, no trigger there. We're on 4 down. We're going to play out Basil Hawkins here. So now, this is where this card cooks, right? So if he wants to use his leader effect and swing into the Basil Hawkins, that's fine because he's going to lose a life. I'm fine with that, right? Then again, I may protect it to get some more extra pressure on to force him to try to get rid of it. But either way it goes, if he gets rid of this character, he's losing a life. And I'm fine with that. He puts Don on his 1 cost and swings 5, and then he's gonna swing 5. He's waiting on a good target to use his Tashigi on, and I understand that. Well, we're gonna give him a good target now. Maybe not. We're gonna play another Basil Hawkins out. Put 2 on. We should have put 2 on the Basil Hawkins and swung 7 first with Basil Hawkins, but it is what it is. Then we're gonna swing 7/7, forcing out the blocker. It's nice. It's nice. So now we got 2 annoying bodies for our opponent here. It's like, do you want to get rid of this card and lose a life, or you want me to swing with it every turn? Because that's what we're gonna do. And as soon as he plays out his 5 costs, we do got the Nami to get rid of that. You know, we got a nice little play line lined up for him. He's playing out the Smoker here. He didn't stand up a Don with his Smoker, which is interesting. Swinging 6 at us. We're just gonna give him a 2K. We don't want to go down too low. We know this leader can be very aggressive, and they can restand multiple times. So we're gonna swing 5 into his Searcher here, because you know we got to get rid of the Searcher. So we're gonna play out the Jory Bonney. I would go ahead and play out the Nami to get rid of the Smoker, but it is what it is. We're still gonna have 5 Don regardless. I think we attached the Don to the Jory Bonney just so we can still have 5 Don for the Nami play. Play out the Nami, get rid of a brick, get rid of the Smoker, swing 5, swing 5. You know, it's not a bad play at all. Force 2 cards from hand. If he takes the life, then we're going to get to draw 2. He gives a 2K, which is a bad sign for our opponent. Anytime your opponent gives you a 2K when you're swinging a 5 or even number attack, that means they probably don't have 1Ks. He gave us 2 2Ks there for those attacks, so we got insane value out of a 5K swing. This turn, our opponent's getting scared. He's going to play Mihawk out, which is cool. You know, we like it, we love it. Then he's going to play Cavendish out, get 2 more Don. You know, that's a nice play for him. He's going to swing 6 into our life. We're just going to give him a 2K. Well, I got bad news for our opponent. We're now on 10 Don, so it's really about to get disgusting. We're gonna put 1 Don on our Bonnie before we play out our 9-drop, which is gonna allow us to draw 2, trash 1. We're gonna trash the brick. Now we're gonna swing 5, swing 5, swing 5, swing 5, swing 7, swing 10. Insane pressure on our opponent. He's down to 2 life. Let's see what he wants to do here. Swing 5. Swing 5. Try to get that counter out. He takes it. Swing 7. He takes it. Swing 10. He didn't have enough to get out of it. So he should have used his 1 cost event on the 7K swing, but it didn't really matter what he did because he was dead next turn, right? He has no more blockers in his hand. He does draw into a Mihawk, which is going to give him 2 blockers. He's probably going to be able to, you know, without swinging the Mihawk, he probably can try to go for our board here. But, I mean, what do you go for at that point? It's like, we got the board literally maxed out. You have to keep your blocker standing because even if you play out the next Mihawk, that's only 1 blocker. We're going to have multiple attacks. And all we have to do is split Don from there. But yeah, you know, hey, that's the first game. Let's get into the next one, crew. Actually, crew, he wanted a rematch. So, you know, we're down with it. We're going for the rematch. Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe Bonnie doesn't beat Zoro, you know, maybe she doesn't, maybe it's just a fluke. But if you see our opening hand right now, this shit's just nasty. We got, you know, a 3 Don play. We got a Banish play coming right after that, more than likely, into a Nico Robin play. Like, it's just a nasty ass hand. Let's see how we play this out. If we play it out like I'm thinking we should, it should get really ugly. We don't have any targets off the Lilith, which is fine. We just, you know, we're using the search just for a possible Nami. Alright, cool. Swing 7, He takes the first life. That's good for us, right? Well, next turn we're gonna be on 5 Don. It's probably gonna be swing 5 with a Lilith, play out Onami, and then go for banish if he doesn't establish a blocker here, which it doesn't look like he's gonna establish a blocker. We get a Satori trigger. Definitely should get rid of the Basil Hawkins right here. I'm pretty sure we should get rid of the Basil Hawkins. Please do not get rid of your banish. Okay, we got rid of the 2K. I'm fine with that as well. We got rid of the 2K there. We're gonna go 5 into the searcher here. Nice. I think we should go 5 with the Satori first before we play anything out. Oh, we're going for the Basil Hawkins, it looks like. I would just go for the banish here. I would definitely just go for the banish here. But we're not. We're going to stick with the Basil Hawkins. I get it. I guess in our mind, establishing Basil Hawkins, a body that he doesn't want to attack into, is more important. But looking back, I probably would have went for the banish this turn. Put him on 3. Next turn I could play out Nico Robin, get rid of whatever. But maybe we was assuming, well, if he plays a 5 cost out, we're not gonna be able to play Nico Robin next turn, so we might as well just do what we gonna do, right? And he disconnected right there. He made a misplay. Let's go back. My bad. I was talking too much. He put 2 Don on the searcher. I guess he was thinking this was the Bonney, the 4K. And he swung 4 into 5, and he just quits there. But pretty much what he was going to do is try to clear a board this turn besides the Basil Hawkins, because he was going to be able to swing with Cavendish, stand 2 Don, put 3 on lead, swing 8 into another body, and then swing 8 in the lead, which wouldn't have been a terrible play, but you know, we're still cooking at the end of the day, because worst come to worst, we could play Onami out next turn, KO Cavendish, still play our banish out, because we'll be on 7, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll be on 7. Play Onami out, put 2 on leader, still play our banish out, 7K with banish, but we'll swing 5 first with our Basil, and then, you know, go from there. So we still wasn't looking terrible. Let's get on to the next game, crew. Alright, crew, so we're gonna go ahead and lead from OP12, right? We're going straight into you know, the Roger match, probably one of the most anticipated leaders of OP13, right? How does Bonney do into Roger? Well, let's find out, crew. I think she does pretty good. So we're gonna play the searcher out here first. Grab our jewelry, Bonney 9 drop. We love it. Put 2 on lead, swing 7 into 5. Next turn's probably gonna be play the Bonney out, put 1 Don on her, swing 5, swing 7, you know, draw 2, trash 1. You gotta love the play. We get a Satori trigger from life. You love it. You love the extra bodies. This is pretty much gonna guarantee that you're gonna draw 2, trash 1 with the Bonney. Play out the Bonney. Put 2. My bad. Put 2 Don on lead. Put 1 on our Bonney before we swing. Swing 5. You do have to remember to attach a Don to the Bonney if you want to get the draw 2, trash 1. Swing 5. Swing 6. And then swing 7. If he gives us every card from hand, we're fine with that too. We drew into 2 bricks, so we'll just trash 1 of the bricks. That's fine as well. Thinking what I want to do for my next line of play. He's probably going to want to try to get rid of a body here, but we're going to save it. I mean, it's just going to be a 6K attack, and that's just a 2K. So if he does that, we're probably going to save it. Yep, 6 into 5. Give him a 2K, save it. We're chilling. Alright, 7 Don here. I think we can get this Kiki Oju out. Yep. Put 2 Don on the Bonney here. Swing 6, see if we can get a draw 2, trash 1. Swing 5. Swing 5. You want to give us another card from hand? We're just eating every single card from hand. Play out our searcher here. We could draw the Nami. Draw the Nami. Swing another 5. He gets another card from hand. He does not want us to get that draw 2 trash one. And that's okay. He plays out Newgate. That's really annoying for us. 7 into 4. He's going to get that. He's now a 9K lead. He got rid of our Satori there as well. That's nice for him, but now we're on 9 Don, and it's probably gonna be 9 drop time just to trash a life. 9 drop time. I think we should attach to the Kikanoju so we can swing into his body here. Swing 8 and a 7. See if he wants to give us that card. Yep, that's nice. Swing 10 and a 9. He takes another life. That's 2 life in 1 turn. We love it. We like to see it. Now he can play potentially 10 cost Roger if he wants to, which wouldn't be a terrible play, right? But we do got another Bonney that's going to be dropping down the next turn as well. So let's see what he does here. Yep, 10 cost Roger. That's nice. Give minus 2K to everything on the board. He's swinging 8 into our Bonney here. We're going to save that for sure. Swinging 9 into our Bonney here. We're going to give him a 2K. You're not getting that for free, buddy. I'm sorry. Banish is interesting. Banish is interesting. Yeah, Banish is interesting for sure. He's got 5 cards. He's used a lot of counter. We're going straight in for the Banish, leaving every single card standing so he can't even swing into it. He won't be able to buff up again, and he's pretty much cooked. There's no possible way he can kill us. He would have to get 5 attacks through. He's only got 4. Sure, he can play another, he can play a Rush Rayleigh there. He can play a Rush Rayleigh there, but look into our life. You know, we got plenty of triggers along the way. So our opponent was just cooked in that situation. You know, sometimes, you know, what play would you have made in this situation right here? I just want to know that, crew. Comment down below. In this situation here, would you have dropped your 9-cost Bonney to go in for Rush? Put 2 on the other Bonney, possibly swing 10, swing 10? Or would you have played the Banish out? Now let me know in the comments down below what you would have did in this situation. But you seen what we did, so too late to know what I would do. Let's get on to the next game, crew. Alright, crew, now we gotta give the mirror match. You know what I'm saying? We gotta see who's got the better Bonney list. It's just something I gotta do. Just something I gotta do. He's playing out 2 costs on Nami, swinging 8 with Banish. We're gonna get out of that. You're not getting that, buddy. We're not giving you Banish. It's okay. We're gonna play out the Basil Hawkins here. Swing 7. See if he wants to get a trigger body out of life, potentially. What does he get? What does he get? Ooh. He KOs our Basil Hawkins and loses 2nd life. He's already down to 3 life. I don't think that was a smart idea, but hey, I guess you got to get rid of him, right? He is going to be a swinger every turn. That boy Basil do be swinging. Playing Hiyori, so he's playing a Land of Wano package, I'm assuming, which could be interesting, but I don't think it's more aggressive than our build. Swinging 8, we get Onami there. I don't mind using her to cycle. Yeah, just get rid of an attacker potentially. We cycle into a Banish card, which is nice. Now we're gonna show him how to use this Banish. Put 1 on. I wouldn't mind playing out the Bonney. We're gonna swing 7 here. 1 on the Bonney. Go for a Banish and a potential draw 2 trash 1. What does he want to do? He gave us the counter. I mean, that's fine. We could have definitely strapped up and swung more there and just got him down to 2 life, which would have been nice too. But I think establishing this body right here is important because we are down to 3 cards. We do want to see, you know, more things. We get the Nico Robin there, that's nice. We're going to play the Robin out. Trash that Hiyori 2K from life. You're not getting that 2K back. Put 2 on lead. We're going to put 1 on the Bonney here. Swing 5. Counters out. That's nice. We're going to swing 8. He doesn't want to give us the blocker, so we get to draw 2 trash 1 now. Nice. We draw into 2 9-drops. Say we just get rid of 1K. Yeah. Keep our 0 cost events. You know, that 3K counter. He plays his own Nico Robin out. That's nice. That's nice. Two on lead. Swinging 7 into 4 here. We let that go. Okay. He's swinging 8. We're gonna counter out of that. Yes, sir. Now it's time for the 9-drop. Nine drop. 2 on lead. Swing 7, 7, 10. He's got it. He's got it. If he counters out of the 7, 7, then we just go 10 into his blocker. Then he's only got 2 swings. You know, and he has 0 life or 1 life. And he quits there. He has 1K counter in hand. He was cooked. The next 7K swing would have took him out. We also could have put the 2 Don from leader effect on the Nami. Swung 5, swung 6 with lead, and then swung 10. That's not a bad play neither. It would require him to have 2 2Ks and a 1K to get out of the 3 swings. And then also we could have just went 10 into his board right there, and then, you know, we would have been set up to kill him the next turn. But yeah, hey, not bad. We had a Sanji, a Trigger, and a Beige in last life. Feels bad. I guess we just had the better list, man. Let's get on to the next match, crew. Alright, crew, so we got probably one of our most annoying matchups right here is the Red-Black Sabo. This is the one that felt like he just wouldn't die. Like, no matter how much I did, he just wouldn't die. I don't know. They got so much sustainability with this leader. It's insane with the dragon, summoning back the blockers, putting 1 on lead for free every turn. Like, it's annoying deck, bro. So we are going second. We're gonna play out our Jory Bonney here. So 4-down play I like to do. Put 1 on the Bonney, swing with lead. We get to draw 2 trash 1 early on, man. We're building that hand size up nice. They would just get rid of our 3-drop there. We should have got rid of the Kikinoju there because the Searcher can search the Bonney, so we should have kept the Searcher for sure. I mean, we got another one in hand, but having 2 Searchers is not a bad thing. See what our opponent does here. He's playing a Searcher right now. Drew a 2K from off that. He played out the 2K. I don't know. I guess maybe he didn't have a better 4-down play. We're going to go ahead and play out Nico Robin there. Trash in the life. Swing 5. We get a draw 2 trash 1. I really don't even have to turn this Jory Bonney sideways. She's got so much value already, though it doesn't matter. Swing 6. We get 2 life out there. This man is brick from hell. And we still struggle to kill him this game. I mean, spoiler warning, we still struggle to kill this man. But he plays out stage. That's an interesting card. Trash is a Rush Dragon. Played out a blocker Sabo. Swinging 6. We're gonna save this just because we can. We got infinite counter. We're probably gonna save it again because why not? We got an infinite counter. Being really toxic. Every time he takes a life hit, we get to just draw 2 trash 1, which is really annoying for our opponent. We're gonna play out our Searcher here. See what we can find. No targets. Oh, besides the Frankie. I mean, 2K counter. 2K counter, not bad. Not bad. Put 1 on. put 1 on our Bonney, swing 6. Or we're swinging 8 first. Swing 8. Get the draw 2 trash 1 again. Look at all the value this Bonney's just giving us, bro. Just insane value. And we're gonna swing 6 and probably another 8. Swing 8. He's gonna block, give us a 1K. Nice. Alright, so it looks like it's about time to start dropping these 9 costs. He's playing out Dragon into the Sabo. Really annoying chain there. It's like Gecko Mori all over again. But worse because he could bring a 6 cost back. Swinging 6 into our 4. We're going to let that go. We didn't have to, but we're going to let that go because he's got more swings, of course. I probably shouldn't have let it go just so he couldn't. So he had to swing into it again with his blocker. But he's not going to turn that blocker sideways, of course. I mean, it wouldn't make sense. Alright. We should put the 2 on lead. Put 1 on our Lilith. Swing 6, swing 6, swing 7. Swing 6, swing 6. Swing 7, swing 10. Try to eat up all them cards from hand. Just free blocks that one, huh? Now we're gonna go 10 into 8 and see if we can get that card off the board. He gives it to us, that's nice. Next turn, if he does establish another blocker, we probably should just split and go for game. But he's got another dragon, so you know what time it is. Dragon in the Sabo. You hate to see it. So now he's got potentially 3 swings, 4 swings. He's got potential 4 swings here. Let's see what he does. Only thing we really care about protecting is this Nico Robin and possibly this Jory Bonney. He swung 10. We'll let it go. We're gonna swing 10 into 6 here. See if we can get a blocker. Get the blocker. That's nice. Lay out another Jory Bonney here. I think we should swing 8 with lead. Swing 8 with lead. You got a 2K, 1K. He's got 2 2Ks. Swing 10. Alright, we finally got rid of all his blockers now. He can potentially go for our board. There's no way he can kill us, right? But he can go for our board here. But as you can tell, like, this deck just puts so much pressure, like they can't even hardly attack your life because they want to get rid of these bodies that's on board, right? He plays out 2 Sabo blockers, man. You can't make this shit up. We're gonna go ahead and 0 cost that 12K attack into our Bonney there. Now he can't attack into our Bonney no more. If he attacks in the board, we can potentially get trigger bodies. So let's see what he does. I mean, attacks in the life. I don't know why I said board. He just passes, and then he quits because we're just gonna split. He does have 2 blockers, but it's literally just swing 10, swing 10, and then the rest on lead. Swing 15. Yeah, GG's. Let's look at our life here. We got a Jory Bonney. That's a draw 2. Trash 1. Page. Stops an attack. We got a Satori, which is going to be a trigger body. And then we got a Nami to KO 5, which really is irrelevant in this deck. But hey, Bonney is cooking, man. I think we might have one more match. Let's check, crew. Alright, crew. This is the last match. We ran into a random smoker here in the Op13 meta. Let's see what Smoker's doing in Op13. Alright, we're going second. Nothing really good to play off the Nico Robin there. I wish we had the Lilith in hand that last turn. That would have been nice, but it's all good. We're on 4 down here. We're gonna play the Lilith out. We're gonna search. Ooh, we grab the Bonney. Perfect, perfect. Put 2 Don on. Put another Don on. Swing 8 into their life. He gets the 2 cost. He gives the 2 cost event. That's why we didn't go for the banish play, because we realized he had 2 Don open. You know, so you gotta pay attention to that as well, especially when you know certain decks play certain events, right? We get a 9 cost from life. Really does us no justice right now. Thinking what I want to play here. I think we should just trash his life. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, trash his life. Put 2 Don on Bonney. Swing 5, swing 7. See if we can get 2 life in 1 turn. Crew. The pressure is insane. Being able to get 2 life in 1 turn is diabolical. Like, it's almost guaranteed because you're swinging so much. Like, it's almost guaranteed. Like, no lie. Swinging 7 into our Lilith here. We're gonna counter out of that. Swinging 5 into our Lilith here. We should definitely counter out of that. Plays out a Tony Chopper blocker. I think we should keep the pressure on life. Yep. Play out Nami. We're gonna keep the pressure on life. Get rid of one of these Bonnies here. KO that thing. Bam, bam. Play out our banish. Give our leader banish. Swing 8 into 5 with banish. Oh my goodness. Banish the smoker. Now we're swinging 5 into 5. He has to take it. He's bricked up in hand. And he quits there, crew. He quits there. This man's running some interesting stuff. He's got the Mihawk. He's got the 10 drop Shanks. Man, that's ugly, crew. That's ugly. That was a quick last game, man. I know Bonney be drilling shit, man. But yeah, I like the deck list where it's at right now. I've been having fun with it. Y'all try it out. Let me know what y'all think about it in the comments down below. I will have the deck list in the description for easy access. And I will catch y'all boys in the next one, man.